Well, hello and good evening. And this is a very special edition of Ball's Deep Lotto Ticket. This is my blind dog, Chadwick. I'm going to let Chadwick go. Chadwick, he's also pretty much deaf, so he's both blind and deaf. I'm going to let him go. He's a Jack Russell. Now, today's episode is called Regrets. Now, we've all made regrets. You know, maybe you were in college and your friends all put in $5 and said they would take you to the Olive Garden if you messed around with a girl who weighed more than you. Or everyone dared you to go into Chili's and order a bunch of food, eat it all, and then leave. Stuff like that. Today's episode is about regrets, and one of our regrets is, before the year, we went to the El Dorado in Reno, and we made a few wagers. And this was a wager. This was no Major League pitcher will have over 16.5 losses. Now, you know, I make a few wagers on baseball. It makes it more interesting, and I can kind of track what I've got right and got wrong. For instance, this year I've gotten a shitload wrong. It's embarrassing, but I mean, that's how it goes, you know. You win some and you lose some. But it does make following it more closely easier for me. So it's a personal vice. I'll deal with it. These aren't huge wagers. This was $100 that no pitcher in baseball would have 17 losses, because usually what teams will do is when a team, you know, when a player gets 10 or 11 or 13 or 15 losses, they'll bench him for the last year, they'll pitch him in middle relief, or they'll send him down to the minors. You know, Seattle sent down Noesi to the minors with 10 losses, and Baltimore sent down Brian Matus with 10 losses. Now, if someone had told me before the year, you're going to lose that bet because possibly the best pitcher in baseball over the last 5 years is going to lose 20 games, I wouldn't have believed it. Tim Lincecum is the worst pitcher in baseball. Now, I live in San Francisco, or right outside of it. And I'm certainly no Giants fan. I'm a huge Ranger fan, and the Giants destroyed the Rangers a few years ago. And yeah, it sucks. But Tim Lincecum has been an incredible pitcher. He's been a true joy to watch. But now he's lost it, and it's snowballing. And I'm not going to say he can't get it back, but it ain't going to happen this year. Baseball's too much of a mental game. Basically, Tim Lincecum, every time he goes out, doesn't give the Giants a chance to win. They're 3-15 in his starts. If they had a league average pitcher in his stead, essentially another Barry Zito, they'd be 5 games in first in that garbage division. Because Arizona is horrific. I know they're 4 games back, and I know I picked them before the year, but I got tricked. I got bamboozled. I got blindfolded by a career year out of J.J. Putz and a career year out of Ryan Roberts, and I don't know how it happened to me, but it did. The Arizona Diamondbacks are horrific. The Dodgers are smoke and mirrors, but here they are at the All-Star break in first place without the best player in baseball, Matt Kemp, so they could win it. But the Giants are the best team in that division. And if they had anyone but Tim Lincecum pitching every 5th day, they'd be in first place by 5 games. That Giants team 2 years ago, they got hot for a month and won the World Series. This Giants team is actually good. Like Melky Cabrera, of course, he's not a 360 hitter. He'll probably end the year at 320, but he's a good player. Pablo Sandoval, albeit grossly overweight, like the aforementioned lady from college that a bunch of friends pitched in with the Olive Garden just for me to hook up with, which I did. I mean, I admit it. Fuck it, dude. I mean, I'll do a lot of things for money. If a bunch of people pitch in $200,000 or $300,000, I will get double D implants and I will walk around with them for 2 years and I will let dudes touch them because I don't care. This is assuming the $200,000 is tax free. I just find it amazing that the Giants are not in first place because Tim Lincecum sucks, and I don't think he's going to get it back this year. This is like last year for Adam Dunn. The guy hit like 160 with 10 jacks. It's just a mental game, and once you lose it in baseball, you're sitting there thinking about it all the time, and that's what Tim Lincecum's doing. Everything he's throwing is up and right over the strike zone. His slider don't slide. His fastball's not 95 anymore. It's 90. He's lost it. They need to send him to the pen, give him a month off, but please do not let Tim Lincecum get 17 losses. I need that $120. Balls Deep Lotto Ticket, birthday boy. Peace out.